Hi everyone, Melissa here, coming on today with the third and final day of the Sneaky Peeks for My Creative Times 142nd edition release. And so today we are showcasing three different products and I am going to just jump right in. So My Creative Time has created a square 5x5 card base size and along with some extras in there. I love this set. Now I was not able to use the three in the inside, or I didn't use them, but I did use all of the other ones, and I love how the card turned out, or the cards turned out that I used or that I created. Then we also have some garden gingers 1 and 2, so there's going to come 14 in the set. So right now I have this kind of separated into categories. So these are the hats. This is the bow that goes on top of the ribbon for the lady's hat, and then there's just the little ribbon that goes across the gentleman's hat. We have the little outfit here that has a heart in the center. Super cute. These are the layering pieces for the gingers, and then that's the shirt. And so you can see it, how I put it together on my cards. And then same thing with the guy. So it's up to you how you use them. Of course, they'll go with the lean on whichever way the gingers are leaning. So just be aware of that you put it with the right one. And that's about it for that. Oh, these are the pockets right here for the little guy's pants there. The hearts are the pockets for the girl's pants. This is the little layering piece that goes right across the top there. And then those are like the buttons if you'd like to use some buttons, or a button for the bow. And then we have the same thing for the larger gingers, not the largest one. These are like the medium-sized gingers for the Garden Gingers 2 set. 14 in the set. Everything else is exactly the same. All right, and then I used a few extras from her previous from the previous days. So I used this little bird here. Thought it was super cute, so I had to use it again. And then I also used the steak dies on one of them. I think it was this one on one of them, or it might be this one. But you'll see that with the projects that I created. Okay, so these are the three cards that I created using those dies along with some of her previous releases, and I'll show those after this, along with a tutorial on how to extend your dies or shorten them. I promised that last month and I didn't get around to it, so I am going to show that hopefully today. All right, so let's start out with this little girl. This is where I shorten that large treat bag, the inside layer of that, and to make this design here. And then I also use one of the gnome dies, that little sentiment die that came with it last month or the month before, and I used that for my tweet birthday wishes. And of course I had to pull out that little bird once more to use with this little girl. She is just absolutely adorable, and he's just wishing her tweet birthday wishes. Just too cute. I also use that XOXO border frame die in the inside as well. Okay, and then this one here, I use 3 of those 5x5 card base dies. So I use this layer here, this one there, and then this one here to create that. The dirt back there, I pulled out the small popcorn die, and I thought that was perfect for dirt. Put the little fork and the little scoop in there, and it looks like he's getting ready to start planting some flowers there. And then of course that steak, I just pushed it right into the dirt, and then there goes that sweet little gingerbread person. He's just adorable. And then I did use the inside layers from the 5x5 card. Just adorable. Now this one I used almost everything except for those two, the pieces that were in the inside of the 5x5 card dies, but everything else I did use. So I thought this turned out adorable alongside those garden gingers. And of course they've finished their flower, planting their flower, just too cute. I used the flower dies from last month, and I'll show you, well actually the leaf dies from last month, and I'll show you those in just a bit. This came from the inside of the steak, And I just pop that right in the center. And then there goes the inside of that one. Just adorable. I love those. Just too cute. So stick around at the end so I can show you how to shorten your dies or extend them. And then along with the items that I use. Here we go. I thought I would show you all the items that I use just in case you didn't want to stick around. But anyway, so we have the pretty watercolors, and I use the blue sky and the green. And then from the leaf plate die, I used these right here. And this is where I got that the dirt from, which was the popcorn. I don't remember the exact name, but it'll be down below in the description box. But that's what I use. I think it's called the cute popcorn die. So that's what I use for that. Medium, small, and medium ginger faces. That's where I got my faces from. And then sweet gingerbread person, as well as the sweet gingerbread companion. Large tag die. I think that's what it's called. Large treat bag. That's what it is. Large treat bag. And this is where I use that plate to shorten. And then Stay Beautiful stamp and dies. I just use this piece here along with this piece there. And then the boy and girl gingers. And let's get into that tutorial. Okay, so for this tutorial, I am only using this piece right here, and that's the layer for that. Okay, so to extend the plate, this is what we're going to work on first. You would just take your die and lay it down, and you're only going to cut up maybe half the way, depending upon how long you want to extend your die to. So I am going to just lay that right there, and I'm not going to cut all the way through it yet. I'm just going to go up part of the way. And forgive me if my camera shakes, but we're just going to roll it part of the way, not all the way. And I should have slanted it a little bit so it won't make all that noise. So far we have just that. So that's how it's looking. Then you're going to take this, turn it around a little bit, and set this right back in there to where you want the length of your plate. So you can move it up a little higher, a little lower. And what you're not going to do this time, you're not going to cut this part here. So you're only going to come part of the way down. And so we are going to put that in there like that. Make sure it's not moving. You can use tape if you'd like. I'm hoping I can get it on the first try, or maybe I should put it down with some tape. We'll do the tape. So I just want to make sure it doesn't move. And hopefully I can use this again. So make sure it snaps kind of into place. Put the tape on there. I should have used the mint tape. This might be a little bit stickier than the mint tape, but anyways, we're going to pop this on there, and we're going to roll this through. Just about halfway. Like I said, don't go all the way down, otherwise you're going to cut off the end there. All right, and let's see how that turned out. And there goes the plate. It's perfect and it's extended, it's longer. Now let's shorten the plate. So we're going to use this again because I think I would prefer to have a shortened plate and use it the same way that I did before. So what I'm going to do is just bring this up a little higher. We're going to use that same one. We're going to cut off the end this time. So this time we are not going to cut at this end. We're going to cut at this end. So I think I want to make it a little bit shorter. Okay, so we're going to use it at that length. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to put this here. And I'm going to turn this around this time because I only need to cut this side. Okay, and let's just go ahead and get that cut. We're only going to go so far down because we just want that, and that is it. And then that's how you shorten the plate. And you get the most out of your dies because you just added another style there that you can use. All right, so that's all I have for you. Make sure you check out the pictures at the end. All the links will be down below to my Creative Times links, as well as the Design Team Sisters. My code is MOE if you'd like to use my code to purchase anything, or you can use any of the Design Team Sisters. Friday it will be 15% off. Any other day it's 10% off. Thanks so much, everyone. You all have a blessed and crafty day.